are you doing this for her or is it for everybody? Okay. And now I have one more question. Since you're out here, you guys come look at this real quick. I want to show you something. You see, I took the barrels out of the way.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to show you something. I want to make this very clear. I believe you were the officer that told me this too. A private road or a easement, either way, is 10 feet from the center, generally speaking.
Generally.
All right, now you see how wide this road is. Center's somewhere right around here where you see that gap. Right? Now I'm going to make this very, very clear. I moved the barrels after I talked to you. I could see that the lie you told me last night about you were going to arrest her didn't. Whoa, sir, you told me you were going to arrest her today and you didn't. Now you see where those barrels are right now?
Yes, sir.
It's not her driveway. It's not her private property. It's my private property and it's not the road.
Okay.
Do you see that, sir? That pole right there is where her private property starts. The center of this road is right about here.
Okay.
That right there that they cut into my private property right here, they had no right to do. So I'm going to leave her alone.
How far over does she go on across this?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, okay. I know yesterday she said she owned, is that the marker there? Whose marker is that?
That is...
Is it marker just...
Yeah, that's why I have a little bit more property than them, because they don't own across the road like that.
The plat map shows everybody owns 2.5 acres.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
My deed says 2.7 acres.
Oh, okay. 2.7, yeah.
Yeah.
And you own 2 lots, correct?
No, I have one.
Oh,
this is an entire lot that's got a road in the middle of it.
Yeah. It goes back to
It's the only lot back here that has a road in the middle of it.
But you own on this side of the private road.
Yes, I do. I own both sides. I'm the only one back here that does.
Well, and the person down further, I think, on that side of you.
No, Daryl, he's not even built property. You guys are up here hassling me. That actually is a private road. You keep calling this 1297.
He's using a private road as his
1297
driveway.
goes back to
No,
Daryl's
that's 1296.
No, 1296 is the road that's before this one up there.
Correct. On the man, here's the deal. If there's confusion about that, the assessor of Howe County, and the map, even if you get a Howe County map, shows this road all the way back through there and calls it private road 1297.
But it's not, because that's private road 1297.
Well, that's a beef between you and the county.
That's actually against state law and regulatory laws.
Well, the county has it listed down.
Okay, but anyway,
I don't make the private
bottom
roads.
line is I moved the barrels
I
after
appreciate
what
that.
you said.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that is my property.
Okay.
Do you see it as my property?
I don't know where the property lines are. I don't know.
That's her marker.
She said, yeah, that marker.
I mean, it's a
That-
tree with a thing.
That is the road right there. You can clearly see that they dug into part of my
But I don't know where the
property.
imaginary lines are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
He's
The
going
thing
10
is-
feet off center.
I know what
The
you're saying.
thing is,
Yeah.
she has no legal right to run over that stuff this time. Okay? Now, I'm sorry her thing's all messed up right there. That's not my never mind, sir. Okay? So if she knocks these over this time, if she runs my private property this time, sir, when it is setting obviously off-road, are you guys going to do something to protect my private property?
Yes.
Besides just filling out paperwork?
That's what we do. Let's fill out
Well, the
paperwork.
first thing we'll have to do is we'll have to prove exactly where the line is. Because just by looking at it, I can't tell you for sure who's this at. It's because it's invisible. It's an imaginary line. Unless you get a survey stake and we know where it is.
That is a survey stake. That pink line was from
That
a
was done
survey.
by a survey.
He got this side of Sean
This is
before he sold it to
completely
them.
surveyed
Okay.
right here.
Their property was
So,
surveyed
is it-
before.
No, theirs
Went
wasn't.
straight?
This man.
Oh, that guy's was.
From that
Yes.
pink to that pink?
No, that's somebody else's property. So is this. Their property ends right here and right here. And that was done by the guy back there that surveyed all this.
Okay. So her property goes that way?
Yes. Now, I'm not putting my barrels right here simply because even though this isn't technically part of the road, it's technically his property, not mine. So I don't have a right to set anything here. But me and my barrels are staying right here on my private property.
Okay.
And if she hits me, that's vehicular assault.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk to her. I'm not going to look at her. I'm going to record the entire thing. And I'm going to stand on my property.
Okay. What is your address? I know it's off 1290, correct?
905 1290 County Road. The one up there. Because these aren't private roads.
Weird.
That one that goes back to Daryl's is a private road. And since you're here, Daryl is blocking that private road. He has a gate put up on it, and that is a private road, 1297. I'd like something done about it, please.
Not to mention he is.
There is a gate.
I could show you the gate.
Yeah, I saw the gate. It's on the ground up
There's
there.
a gate there, but it's not up.
Wait, so he's allowed to put posts in his private road, but I can't?
Is not his driveway off of it?
No, that's
it's
a
not.
private road, and
on
he's
somebody
built
else's private property.
119
He's not
or
even
so
supposed to
feet
be there.
off of his property, and he is built
No, not 190,
less.
it's 105 feet
Okay,
off his own property.
105 feet.
He's actually built on a private road. All his stuff is
Yeah.
built on a private road.
He's built on top of a private road. He didn't. He's not built at all.
So
like
if
not
y'all
even
are
10 feet
so
away.
intent on making me
No.
follow the rules. No,
That's what I'm
Mr. Johnson is so intent.
Well, I'm
Like
saying
what he
this
said
is
over the
showing
phone
the
this
thing with the
evening,
private
huh, sir?
road.
Now, can you go say the same thing to him, please?
Well, is he
About
blocking a road? He's not
yes, he
blocking
blocks
it.
the road.
Yes, he is.
He's clearly blocking
His
the
house
road.
is built on one.
His house is built on it. It's blocking it literally.
Okay, does anybody use that road to go past?
Yes,
the
I
house?
use it to access my property back there, but I can't because he's got a restraining order on me, and his house is illegally built on a road,
Okay.
and that he causes me not to be able to access my property back there.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing that we kind of been doing here. I'm gonna have to get that from the assessor's office to get the markings as far as the private road where it goes at back there. And as soon as I do, I'll go talk to him. Daryl, what's his last name?
Daryl Hanson.
Hanson. Okay. All right.
Mr. Powell, so you have to understand too, I mean, by what? I'm new to the whole situation, okay? New to the entire situation. So all I know is according to the assessor, which is the information we're given from the county.
Sir, I don't mean to be rude. But
I'm not
you think
either.
I'm stupid that
No.
they sent a brand new cop out here to be nice to me, while they sent the guy who lies at me straight to a phone, yelled at me on the phone that I should take the barrels off my private
I've been off
easement,
work.
and told me
This is
that
the
I was
first
wrong.
time I've been out here.
Good cop, bad cop. It don't work on me. But thank you
Okay.
guys.
I doing that. I was seriously I was just trying to be
Well,
nice to have a conversation with
if
you.
that's really what you're trying to do, sir, I'm sorry, but because of your contemporaries, this is how I feel about your organization right now. Sad part is, if you looked at all my Facebook and Twitter tweets, I back the law.
Okay.
And I'm about to turn around and stop because you guys are not doing your jobs.
Well, the
you don't
assessor
protect
says
anybody.
this is the private road, so. This is the one.
But it's not, and it didn't say that on my deed. It doesn't say that on the Ozark Land Trail stuff. The private road is the one that goes back to Daryl's. This is an easement.
Dad?
And you guys won't allow me to put
So
up.
the driveway comes off the private road?
Her driveway comes off of, no, this easement comes off of a private road.
Okay. So did her land get bought from Ozark, whatever, too?
No, she bought it privately from Sean, but I bought mine privately, which also means I don't have to uphold even those type of easement laws. But even then, you guys don't get it. I was trying to be nice, but I really did look into it, and you'll find out. It doesn't matter, easement, private road or not. I'm going to sell this property to my brother here. We're going to go down and put it with the county assessors as soon as we have enough money in a couple weeks here. And as soon as I do that, we're not putting the easement in there. And then I am going to block the road legally.
Because it won't be a road
Because
anymore.
it won't be a road anymore by Missouri state law.
It'll be
And all
solid
this could have
property.
been avoided if I could have just kept my barrel out there. Wait, officer! She'll be with 300 feet of me when she crosses my private road here. She'll be within 300 feet of me when she crosses this private road here. She'll be violating the restraining order herself.
So the way the
She
restraining orders
can't
are
violate it,
built,
only you can't,
she can't
you're the
violate
respondent.
yeah.
So does that mean we have to leave our property so she
no,
can
no,
pass?
sir. That's not how a restraining order works.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No, an ex parte restraining order means that both parties cannot come within 300 feet of each
Not
other.
Missouri.
Not Missouri.
Yeah, it does. I just went with one with him.
No.
Yeah, it literally does.
She's a petitioner, you're the respondent. Those are stipulations the court has put for you not to violate. And again, it's the judge. It's the judge. That's why you have a court date. You can speak your piece to the judge.
So when you look at this, it says respondent not. It doesn't say, it says respondent not.
Respondent not. What's that mean? Where? What are you talking about?
Go back to the first page. Right here it says J. Powell, respondent not. And you start reading.
Court orders that J. Powell, respondent not, commit and threaten commit domestic violence. So she can commit and make domestic violence and threats against me?
No.
Because she has been.
Well, if that means respondent not, right? See, legally words have meaning. Then you're saying that she doesn't have to do any of that. That she can just go ahead and do all that if she wants to me. So that's what you're telling me.
I'm leaving. I'm not getting in an argument with you about this.
Well, I'm trying to make sure I don't violate this restraining order, and
What
I'm
I-
asking you as an officer to make it clarify it for me. So if you don't want to stand here even for an hour, if it's necessary to clarify this for me, then it's your fault if I violate it. I am right now trying to make sure I have
Okay.
clarification.
So what I would do is I would not talk to her or look at her when she comes through.
What happens if I'm already in the middle of the road when she walks up here?
I'll just walk off to the side, not.
So if I'm in the middle of my road doing something I want to do, I have to stop what I'm doing and move aside for her? That's what you're telling me, officer?
Yeah.
Really? That's what you're saying to me right now.
Dad, on Tuesday we won't have to. She'll have to find another way to get back here. On Tuesday, we won't have to deal with her shit anymore. Because she'll have to find another way back here. Because that that road, even if it's a county road, it goes through our property. It is technically part of our property. So if it is thrown or sold and the easement is not put in, then it just becomes, just like this area is, part of our motherfucking property. And we can build 100 feet from the property line back that way, is away from the road. You want me to stop the recording now?
Yeah, yes, please.
They're not even going to go talk to Daryl.